go crazy. Pardon me, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Well, I thought it was.
I beg your pardon?
Do you know where Alan is?
No, was he up early?
He hasn't been to bed.
Oh, Lord. Here we go again.
You said it. Hi.
Morning, Celia. Sleep well?
No, not really.
Oh, well, how is Grant?
He's a little better, I think, but he's still...
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Darling, I'm running a little late. I've got to get to the hospital.
Yes, will you look at that?
What is it, dear?
You'd think that nitwit editor could find something better to waste his ink on. He's still writing about the Boulon investigation. Good Lord, that's yesterday's news.
Yes, dear.
Yeah. More on the mayoral race. Well, I must say, Luke Spencer is certainly getting the lion's share of the press. You know, we've got to do something about that. I'm beginning to think that Brian Phillips doesn't have enough knowledge to know how to run a strong campaign.
No, dear.
Another article on the exposition. Seems to me that's all you hear about these days. You know, Lila, this town is going to be absolutely swarming with foreigners, and you and I aren't going to understand one word that anyone is saying.
Edward, I have a splendid suggestion, dear. Why don't you take over the exposition? I'm sure you can find time between revamping the newspaper and running Lee Waldron's campaign.
There's no need to be snide, Lila. Merely commenting on the events of the day.
Oh, Edward, I was only teasing, dear.
Yes, well,
do go on.
To be on the safe side, I'll stick with things that I know absolutely nothing about. This Prometheus disc, for example.
Good morning.
Is anything wrong, dear?
What the devil happened to you?
Well, the babysitter never showed up, and so I fell asleep on Heather's couch, and I stayed there. And then Jason fell asleep, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Jason woke me up, didn't you? Yeah, I know. And I would have slept all day long, and he would have slept too. But you love to sleep just like your daddy, don't you? We're very silly, aren't we?
Forgive me, my dears, but I really don't see the problem. Why can't Jason stay up here with us while
Lila,
Heather is...
don't ask.
But he'd be no trouble.
Yes, well, thank you for offering, Mother, but I really can't do that.
Why not?
Because I promised Monica, that's why.
Oh, no. No, it's perfectly all right.
It is?
Well, yes, you can have Jason in this house for as long as you want to.
You see, it's all settled.
You mean that?
Of course I do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I shall go get Alan Jr. ready.
For what?
Well, to move to the gatehouse. If you think for one moment I'm going to have my son live in the same house with your illegitimate...
All right, now that's enough. I knew this was too good to be true.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet.
No, and I don't intend to. I've listened to all the inane bickering that I can stand. Now, look, if you two can't solve your own problems, I guess I'll have to do it for you.
You, dear?
How?
I have an idea.
Can't wait to see this one.
Me either.
Look, can you get over here right away? Well, we're at the house, and I may need your help. You heard me. Get a move on. Well, that should take care of it.
Am I interrupting something?
Yes, thank heaven.
Is anything wrong?
No, I don't think so. It's just that I called Dr. Gerald, and I thought maybe he might be able to help with Grant, but some woman answered the phone.
His secretary.
No, he doesn't have one. At least he didn't used to. Maybe he's gotten so busy now that he had to hire somebody. I don't know.
She caught it at a car door. Can you imagine? She's lucky she's glad that you and God can join us.
So am I. I didn't think you'd agree to go.
We'll have a lovely weekend.
Well, Grant and I could use a lovely weekend.
Monica and I will be flying down late Friday afternoon. Will that suit you?
Sooner the better.
Well, we're off to the hospital.
Yes, but before we go, we'd like to hear your solution to our problem.
You'll find out soon enough.
Hi.
In fact, you're looking at it.
What's the problem?
Could you stay at the gatehouse with Jason while Heather's out of town?
What? I thought you got a sitter for.
So did we.
But she didn't show up?
You'd be doing us a big favor.
Sure. There's only one problem. You bet there is.
Look, I work days. Wait a second. Shirley could stay with him while I'm gone. I mean, she doesn't do anything till the evening.
Well, that's perfect.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're talking about my son, not yours, not yours. I don't even know this Shirley woman from a hole in the wall. How do I know she's qualified to look after a child?
I think it's a very good idea.
You would.
Alan, we've been through this before. Now, you tried to hire a nanny, and she never showed up.
I'll try again.
Look, Alan, you can do whatever you want. But I'll tell you one thing. They don't come any nicer than Shirley. And she loves kids.
What's the alternative? Bring the boy here?
Yes.
You do, and I start packing.
Oh, Monica, we can't. Damn! Monica, will you be reasonable?
Why should I be different than anybody else?
You know I can't leave Jason with Jimmy Lee and Shirley.
Why?
Would you leave your son with the two of them?
I don't have to.
Neither do I, and I'll find some other way to...
Wait a minute. I am tired of arguing about this. I will go out and find someone suitable to take care of Jason. But in the meantime, Alan, I suggest if you want to continue having a wife, you keep him in the gatehouse.
Do you know what Friday is?
Yeah, the day after Thursday. No, give me a clue.
It's our anniversary.
Not unless you know something my husband doesn't.
I mean, it's the anniversary of you and me in the clinic.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think that calls for a kind of modest celebration.
No question, absolutely.
Well, it happens to be that Monica's going out of town with my mother on Friday, for which I am eternally grateful. And I was wondering maybe you and I could have a modest date then on Friday night, you know.
You're serious.
I'm serious. Maybe we'll go out to dinner, we'll go to the casino, we'll talk, it'll be nice.
What a cute idea. Sure, why not? A date. We have a date.
Wonderful. Will you do me one favor?
What is it?
Don't tell Monica.
Don't tell
Okay.
Monica. Don't tell Monica what? Don't tell Monica what? What?
Did any of you hear what happened?
Is something wrong?
Dr. Gerald is dead.
What? How?
The news bulletin said it was a possible suicide.
Oh, poor Graham.
I want you to know we really appreciate this, my boy.
I'm glad to do it.
You know, you're helping us out with a rather delicate situation.
Yeah, well, there was a little disagreement what to do with Jason, huh?
Oh, to put it mildly.
Well, as I said, I'm happy to stay with him. We're buddies, aren't we? Huh? We buddies?
There we are. Hello, darling. Jason, Jimmy Lee's going to be staying at your house for a few days. Will you like that?
Well, just call us if we can do anything for you.
I think I'll be all right. Shirley's bringing some of my stuff over from Kelly's.
Well, if you have any problems, don't hesitate to call.
I won't.
Well, thanks again.
What's the family for? You ready to go? We're gonna fly out of here? Okay, come on.
I've often wondered.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Edward, really.
Just kidding.